Right, don't know if I need to do a third vid for this. I've technically actually already done the second vid, but it's one of those I wasn't happy when I was done with it because the brain fog by the end of it because I had music playing because my headphones that I was using for this died, so I just did. Anyway, all of that to say, I don't know how much I will need to actually do as a third video. Um, I've kept a couple of clips, although I don't think I've kept the right ones, because the worst part is I've recorded the last video, and like the one that I'm obviously not using the footage of, and then I was like, oh, well, I'll just delete all the clips that I saved up, and yeah, this... So, first up, the single player part of it, the story and everything, like, there's more, way more production value or anything than I ever expected. When Shiver did this, I'm like, okay, so you've already been my favorite NPC, but yeah, you are my kind of, like, I don't want to come off as weird or insulting by calling her a fabulous bitch, but she is. Like, that it's in the queer way. And I'm not saying, obviously, she's queer. I mean, I'm using the word bitch in a queer way. Like, I love her. And it's a shame that she doesn't have the best ability, the best bot ability that is, without a shadow of a doubt, fire. Big Man, I've genuinely not used it since the first time you kind of have to, and then I obviously used it in the video. I don't understand that Shiver is at least really, really good for bosses, like for a one-off big powerful attack. But because of how I play the game, and to be honest, maybe I should be using Shiver because I play as the... Usually, I'm not on this tank. Usually, I use the speedy tank, and I have like a gadget that allows me to dive into action and explode and then dash back out, and I can deal massive damage and keep myself alive, and I can also save people when they get swarmed. It's I'm really, really loving playing support. So maybe I should use Shiver more often. But Fire, the fact that when you use Fire's ability, it kind of rains fire. I mean, it's not fire, but it kind of rains fire, but it just... Everything dies. It's so clutch in so many fucking ways, it's unbelievable. But yeah, I've been playing the game a hell of a lot more, and I'm really, really loving it. There's a lot to love about it. I love the loads of different weapons. Like, I've always loved using the roller, but because I don't enjoy playing Splatoon online or anything, and the roller is one of those weapons, I can finally use a roller here because I got it. I got very lucky. It was the first purple weapon, well, purple drop in general that I got, and I was over the moon with it. Been using it ever since. Leveled it up. It's the only weapon I've decided to level up, and then I realised I actually needed to level up myself. So as I've finally unlocked, because that cutscene I've just shown with Shiver, that as soon as you do that, then you get the ability to connect to the internet, and you get a reward once every day or something like that for doing it, it seems, or once every 20 hours or something like that. I think my cooldown's nearly up, to be fair. I think that's it there. But I've done maybe 20 of these, and at this moment in time, success ratio is about 2 out of every 10. The amount of times that I will join, and the host will have one gadget or just a completely horrendous setup, or not know how to use the bot attack, despite there being a tutorial that forces you to learn it. The clip that I annoyingly deleted, and if I could find a way to pull the footage, basically I'd joined a host. I honestly thought this was supposed to be a 4-player game, and it looks like there's a slot for a 4th player, but there's always a bot here, so unless, like, you can only make groups of 4 when you're playing online with an actual friend group, if you have an actual friend group, this game will be elite. Like, it really will. A lot of the problems I've got with it are to do with how the multiplayer works, and how failure is so severely punished, because I would go into, and I know I'm being bad here, like, this is definitely my own fault because I'm playing while I'm doing the fucking review thing, so I'm not focusing on using my gadgets, especially seeing as I've only just swapped back to this tank, and I don't really have a setup for this, but it should be fine. But to join a host, and to be on a boss battle that's got a timer, and with 30 seconds left in the timer, the host still hadn't attacked the boss, to the point of I'm spamming over here, because there's no other communication than over here or booyah. Like what you can see on the top left of the screen, that's literally the only communication you can do in game. You can't ping anything, you can't say that you're an ad cleaner or anything, like I'll clear that, you focus on the boss or anything like that, or I need help, or I need to cover and heal. Like, there's absolutely no communication. It's really, really fucking bad for that. So basic, so bare bones, so minimum. But even worse, even fucking worse, is the fact that when the host refuses to actually attack the boss at any point, and you've got a purple item sitting in your inventory, and you know you're going to lose it, because as soon as you feel you lose everything except EXP, I don't even think you get the tactical tank stuff. I could be wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure you don't even get the stuff that actually goes, like the raw or whatever it is, the eggs, whatever they are. I don't even think you get those with the fucking, with failing it. It's literally just EXP. And I started off, I got a win straight away. I've had a couple of teams who people actually know how to play the game. I've got a couple of teams where the people didn't know how to play the game, but they knew how to work as a team. There is a difference in that. And what I mean is, when I said about the, to be fair, if I actually swap to the tank, also to be fair, I don't know why I'm going there. It's literally here that I have to do it. This setup here. Explode into that, deal a lot of damage, and then I've got a dash to get back, basically. But also, if I charge up, then I can be super fast. So I just go in, I can save people, I can jump out. One person realised, yeah, I keep getting saved by this person, and every time they do that, it then takes they have to run away because they have to heal, so they're not actually doing any damage. So then immediately they just stopped going off by themselves and made sure to hang beside me. And the other person did as well, and we worked as a team, and it took a while because they weren't particularly great at the game, but we got the entire mission done. We just stood our ground and protected each other, and we got it done. And there's so many times that I'll go in, and I know, again, I've just not used my gadgets there. Granted, we got to win, because I wasn't really focusing and paying attention. And maybe that was everyone playing it, but it's the fact that I'll get it so many times, like 2 times in a row. I lost a purple item, purely because the host just did not want to fucking participate in the boss fight of the mission that they started. And it's absolutely maddening. It's too punishing. Like, what's my incentive to help people if the only thing I'm going to get is fucking EXP? I had got to the point where I was sick of playing solo, and I wanted to play co-op, and I enjoy doing so. The wins that we've got in co-op have been so fucking fun. But it's like 2 out of every 10. It's ridiculous how few people seem to understand how to actually play this sort of game. And I'd heard, well, I know for a fact that Splatoon, the skill ceiling is through the roof. And I'm like, I'm still waiting to see that. Like, are the skills for single player seriously so different to multiplayer for people? It's one of those, though. There's a lot of other little issues. I mean, I'd already mentioned all of the fact that I think the game looks like a Switch 1.5 game. It's still probably the best looking Splatoon game. But I was still expecting a little bit more from that. I obviously dislike the fact that I can't fucking turn the music off. And I either have to fully mute the game or just put up with it and put shows or podcasts on in the background. There's little things like that that are just absolutely maddening, that feel unfinished. But the actual gameplay, the moment-to-moment, all of the unlocking the gadgets, the progression, like all of that, I'm having so much fun. I'm really fucking enjoying it. It's just a complete and utter shame that it feels like, once again, unless you have a squad, multiplayer is highly dependent on the kind of people you get. And it's not a case of these will be the people that will be killing you all the time. It's these will be the people you will be going, why do you just deal no damage? Why do you do nothing at all? What is your purpose in this team? Like, I usually go on ads because I'm, again, using the roller and everything. I can make a shit ton of paint all over the place. And even when I'm not using the roller, I'll still be an ad cleaner. I'll just use different weapons. It's just at the moment, this is my best weapon. And I know fine well that I can take out large groups with these grenades and that. So it's yeah, I'll just do that. But the roller is actually also really good for dealing massive damage to a boss. So the boss in particular, it's the one where you've got to stand behind it and basically hit it in the arse the entire time. And yeah, I was constantly standing behind, pinging over here, because like there's 30 seconds left. We failed. It had less than 400 HP left. Like, I'm being genuine when I say it. If the person who finally, at the 18-second mark, decided, oh, maybe I should go attack the boss, if they'd actually just came straight over at the 30-second mark, we'd have passed. It's that level of decision-making that, it doesn't matter if you understand how to use your gadgets or anything, which they definitely didn't. I didn't see them use a gadget, I didn't see them use a bot thing, like nothing at all. Just, do you understand the basic concepts of when you've got a timer and the game literally comes up that you're running out of time and there's a health bar, there's a giant thing on the screen, like, it can't be any clearer with what your objective is. And to just go and wander and go, I'm going to go on an adventure. And it's a shame. Because at least, again, if we'd had the ability to ping things and say, like, hey, focus on ads or focus on the boss, because at least that way, if the person focusing on ads was going, I'll focus on ads, and then other two people are going, no, focus on the fucking boss, like, the ads were miles away. Like, these aren't the biggest fucking stages, but they were miles away. All the way across the other fucking side of the stage. At no point was there a problem. I felt so bad for the other person I was with, because I'm like, I know I don't deserve to lose this. And that was one where I laughably got more points, like more of the, whatever name that I can't fucking think of that I would call fish roe or salmon eggs or something like that. That, I got more than both of the other people combined. And it was close. The person in second only had 200 less than me. Yep, that means the person in third had less than 200. It's... I just don't understand why you going for the ask for help. Basically, that wasn't an ask for help, that was a, I hope the other people can carry while I just fuck around and do nothing, and it's maddening. It really is. Because I really want to continue just playing the co-op on this, because when it works, it's so much fun. And when you succeed, and I'm not saying you should always succeed, but it's the fact that failing is such a costly thing. I understand, you've got to have some friction. You can't just get everything that you earn. But... okay, I didn't even think there was a... No, that was funny. I didn't... Either that was a lag thing or something. I didn't even think there was a platform launch with this. Anyway. But if you're telling me at the end of a mission, even if you just let us choose one thing... because both times it happened, I only actually had one thing worth keeping. I'd picked up 6 things in one of them, and I'd picked up 3 in the other. Both of the fields in a row of the boss, of the person not attacking the boss. I got a purple, and lost both of them in a row. It's like... couldn't you just please let me, you know, keep the one thing that I want? Even if it's fucking random, to be honest. At least that might add some dopamine kick to it, like the whole why loot boxes are popular. And again, I'm not advocating that at all. I just mean I know that it's a popular game mechanic. It's like, even if it goes, okay, this is all the loot that you could have won, and we'll randomize, and this is the one we're allowing you to take it out. At least that way, I'd get a bit of a thrill of, oh, please give me the one thing, please give me the good one thing, and sometimes it might work, and sometimes it won't, whereas instead, to feel constantly, again and again and again, and it's just like, well, I got the EXP, so, yeah, I got the EXP, wow. I also don't understand why the game tells you, don't pick an offensive name, as always, of course, it's a Nintendo thing. Everyone's got random code names on here. I will never know if I'm playing with the same person, because Squidlings, like, there aren't that many costume combinations or anything, so it's not as if getting the same one 5 times in a row would even be an indicator, but it's just, it's weird that it doesn't even show the name or anything. And I know this is Nintendo, their online is archaic, it's backwards, like, how dare I not be able to send friend invites to the 2 people. We were Wonder Team, like, seriously. It was one of those where I'm thinking, if just one of us had actually brought the right kind of weapon for this thing. Because I was in the arcade machine, so it auto-readies, and I didn't get the chance to look over and go, oh, maybe I shouldn't bring over all of this. It was hard, but we worked as a team, took some time, and we got it done, and it was the actual main boss for the first area. So it was one where you thankfully don't have a time limit. You can just take your time. And we just made sure to protect each other, especially when it got down to only 3 lives left. It was like the people who died were going, okay, maybe I should stop messing about, and we'll just like go as an even closer tight-knit unit. And it was brilliant. We all knew what to do. We all protected each other. We got through it, and we all got, I assume, all got good loot. And it's like, I would have really liked to have been able to just go, hey, add you. Even if it's just in this game. Even if it is literally just in Raiders. So it's a case of add them to a pseudo-friends list or something. You know? It just would have been really nice. Because since that good team, not really had any... I mean, I'm not trying to shit on these 2 people that I'm with here, because I know fine well I am the problem by doing a live video while doing this and trying to focus on everything. That is a me thing. That's not a them thing. You know, like, I'm not going to judge them at all. Even if I watch this video back, which I rarely ever do, I doubt I'm going to be going, well, yeah, look at, like, this thing. Because I'm also not even that person. I genuinely don't sit here critiquing every single thing they do. They're playing a video game. They're allowed to have fun and relax. It's just, again, when it comes up, hey, you've got 30 seconds before you feel. And I know fine well, the host of the actual mission has yet to engage in the boss. That's the sort of thing where I'm like, are you, like, why even ask for help? All you've done is waste my time and the other person's time. I don't know if the other person had good loot. I had good loot. I would have really liked to have at least go, well, it sucks for you because you failed, but at least I get to keep my thing because I did my job. And it's like, why is that not an option, Nintendo? So, like, seriously. But yeah, I don't know whether or not I should just continue talking and finding things to waffle on about, to be honest, because I don't want to, you know, fuck up this team anymore by going over and ending the video. But I'm also kind of running out of things to talk about, because I don't want to talk about the main plotline or anything. I'd rather keep that so that you can experience that. It's not, like, amazing or anything, but it's, again, it's got way more production value than I actually fucking realised or thought it would. I can't wait to see what Fire does. I hope that eventually Big Man has more of a use, because at this moment in time, like, oh, it's going to be such a grind leveling up that relationship. And it's like, I enjoy doing a lot of the stuff. Oh my god, I forgot that I'm not playing as the class where I can use the grenade, so I have to actually be careful about where I jump off fucking stages. Because, yeah, that's another reason why I like using the speedy class. The amount of times I will die on any of the other classes because I forget, oh yeah, I can't just jump off the edge and not worry about it because I can't just teleport over there using my gadgets. Yeah, but there's some things that are a grind in a good way, some things are a grind in a bad way. Like, the fact that I can just sit and play this and level up EXP is at least still good, because it means that when I really, really, really need a break from single player, I'll just sit and play a multiplayer. But it's the fact that I don't even get a choice of where I go, because this is one of the problems with Monster Hunter Wilds as well. It had a very similar multiplayer system, but at least on Monster Hunter Wilds, I could choose what monster I wanted to hunt. So if it's one where I know fine well that the general public fucking suck at, then I could willingly go, you know what, I'll just not hunt that monster, because I always struggle to get a team of people who actually know what they're doing. These, I don't actually think it would be possible to fail a mission like this with their randos, no matter how bad they are, because these are one of the easiest types out there. But I constantly get boss after boss after boss after boss after boss, and I am constantly sitting there going, you should not be fighting a boss right now. I don't know why you didn't pay attention to the tutorial that taught you how to use gadgets. I don't know why you didn't pay attention to the tutorial that taught you how to use the bot attacks, or how to do the jumps or anything. Oh, I wonder if I'm just getting too far away and it's firing me over because they're in combat, because I was trying to go fight things over there. Maybe that's what it's doing. Because this is the first time I have literally ever played one of these multiplayer. So yeah, that would actually make sense. But yeah, I've lost my train of thought now, but I also kind of was done because I was just milking it for the hyperbole and, like, you know, trying to finish this fucking thing. This is something as well that I dislike. It's why can the only thing I do is call the leader? Why can't I just use the bot as well? Like, I understand the leader needs to be able to do jumps and stuff like that, but when it's like actual mission thing, just let me use it, you know. But yeah, I imagine we might as well do this for the extra Spiralite, and then we'll close the mission out. At least, I hope. If not, then I will at that point just fucking end the video, because I think I am seriously done. So I'm going to try to time this well, and I'm really happy with all the purple loot I'm getting here. I'm kind of actually hoping for a new weapon, because I would like to be able to change from the roller from time to time, but everything I keep getting is a lower level, and not just because I've leveled this up by 5 already, but it is just genuinely a lower level, so I'm like, well, what's the point in using it? But yeah, when it goes well, multiplayer, great. But again, when it gives you boss after boss after boss, I think that's what I was in the middle of saying. Yeah, just give me a choice. Let me choose what I want to do, because especially, and this is another weird thing, I've already mentioned, I don't understand why. I was positive this was supposed to be a 4-player game. There seems to be a slot for a 4th player. So I don't understand. Yeah, not surprising, by the way, that I did Dead Laster. But I don't understand why you don't let me just, like, have any form of choice in that. I've lost my train of thought again, haven't I? Yeah, this is bad. The brain training does help, but I am also fried at this moment in time. And I don't mean fried as in baked for migraine or anything. I just mean I am fried. It has been, like, there's videos that I've been making that have taken out of me, on top of the fact that I might need to update one because of something else that happened. But so I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this thought of why you don't. Oh, yes. I swear I will get this done, and I'm going to fucking end it. I'm going to look at the bot, because that's my reminder. And then I'm just going to end this. I don't understand why there's not a 4th player thing. Because even if it turns out that it is supposed to only be 3-player on the bot, let me choose to be a bot. Like, if you give us some sort of lobby system instead of just literally, I select to accepted SOS and it randomly joins me on the first one. Give me an option of maybe 3, and it's like, hey, there's 2 humans in this one, there's 3 humans in this one, like, and go through the list. And with the 3 humans in this one, let me be the bot. The bot's got guns, the bot can do some cool stuff. I could do all of the mission objective stuff while the others just kill ads. Like, that would be really fucking fun. I actually think that would be a good addition. And yeah, speaking of additions, and this is going to be the end. It's the only thing that I figure I probably should say, because I did start the video with I don't know how much more I need to actually talk about this game. There's not much to it. It's a looter. It's amazing. It's fun. It's definitely got some issues. I don't know, once I've beat it, if I'll ever come back to it. It depends on if they do DLC, do any form of updates, give me any reason to come back. I hope they do, because there's a lot to love about this. But more than anything, I'm already at the point of, I'll enjoy this. Couple of years' time, give me a sequel. And it probably will be a couple of years' time, because the Splatoon team do work very well under, like with what they're doing, they can get product out pretty fucking quickly. But as always, more than anything, let this just be the multiplayer mode, the single player mode in Splatoon 4. Give us a regular multiplayer mode, and then let this be the single player, but also have it be this co-op, because it is so nice, the fact that I can actually play co-op again, even though I've got complaints, because I never got to really play 2. Had 3 people to play 2, and that was the problem. 2 seems like it was designed for 1 person, 2 people, or 4 people. And if you did 1 person, you were always completely fucked because you went up against a squad online. If you did 1 person on the Salmon Row game, it was brutally difficult. And it wouldn't let you do with 3 because we tried multiple times. So it was either 2 or 4. It's like, the whole thing was just maddening. It feels like this is still one of those games, one of those series that it's weird to call it a diamond in the rough. But I don't think you have truly made the great Splatoon game that you can make. And I think they will, because I don't think it's going to be a Pokemon scenario where the Pokemon company are just like, you know what, we'll just keep robbing everyone of their money the same way that we do. We don't really need to focus on making a better game. People do actually expect that from Splatoon. They want the better. I think eventually, maybe it'll be 4, maybe it'll be 5. If we can get this kind of caliber single player with all of the polish that it's lacking, with a Splatoon 3 level of multiplayer, you'll get kind of like the perfect Splatoon game. You really will. Right, and with that, I'm finally going to say it. Epic Sky Fellowship. I truly do hope you have a great rest of your day. As I say, I don't know if there's anything else I need to actually do with this. Like, unless something truly shocking or surprising happens where it's like, oh my god, the game ends with the Smash Brothers reveal. Like, you know, what would I need to... So, yeah, I think that'll be the end. And I'm just going to go up and see all that purple loot I got. And... am I a glutton for punishment? Do I just go back to multiplayer? Because I've had a couple of successful ones in a row. Because mainly I got missions instead of bosses. It's the first time, genuinely, I've got 2 missions in a row, and I think it's only the 3rd mission period I've got that isn't a boss mission. That like, seriously, I only get bosses. The ratio is way off, and I'd probably be happier if I could at least choose on the SOS what kind of mission I'm accepting. Even that little fix, where it's like, I choose to go into one of those to help, I choose to go into one of those to help, you know, like, even that would be something, instead of just constantly RNG, and then I feel like I've wasted my time because I don't get any loot, because it's RNG on top of RNG on top of RNG. You've got to get random, like, loot. You've got to get random teammates who may or may not be good on a random mission that you may or may not have the setup for. Like, it's annoying, because it could be so much better. Right, bye.